Good afternoon. You gotta go to work today. I think I'm gonna get up there around by like 7 or something like that. So I don't feel like leaving. Supposed to be there at 6, but unfortunately. I just woke up. The only thing I like about my place is that if I could work more hours, they'll let me stay an extra 30-40 minutes. Or if I come in late, because, like, I notice, like, a lot of people, and I talked to them about it, and that they said, like, we don't care that you come in late as long as you show up. And I'm like, okay. Like, I didn't know that's how it was, but unfortunately, that's what they say. It's like, because, like, coming at 6 o'clock today be a pointless, because there's going to be too many damn people there. Switch up my game back. Oh man. But yeah. It's been kind of hot. Yeah. It's been a little hot. I don't like it being hot. I don't like sneezing either. I'm getting my things tomorrow. Woo-hoo.
Come on, vámonos! Akimbo!
Yeah, I need to go back to my old schedule where I'm just like sleeping more and just staying up. Because this split schedule, I don't like it. I'm doing a split sleeping schedule right now.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying.
Request error. Increasing aggression.
Hey.
Ow. Unit powering off. Critical damage sustained.
This quite awesome.
Thanks, thanks for accepting my job. Hyperion robbed my Uncle Teddy and sent him to die on this armpit of a planet.
Yeah,
I need you to search his cabin in the Arid Nexus for something I can use to avenge his death. You'll need to access my uncle's secret lab. Find some evidence that Hyperion stole his weapon designs. God is my witness. The Baja clan is getting what's owed.
Phone guy. At least they have this part of it. I do like that. I have the robot. Change the design a little bit.
Ripping corpses. Increasing the credit error. Damage resistance lower. Unit shut down.
Berserk screaming! Everyone's gonna die! Everyone! It's been revoked! You can't stop me!
That's fun.
Berserker!
Yeah, it's so hot outside now. I wish I could wear fucking shorts. The only thing I don't like about being at work.
Hey, how about that? Critical, bitch!
Get out of my town.
Yeah!
Fuck jokers. It's really funny that he becomes a fucking zombie though.
There's a hidden lever somewhere that'll get you into Teddy's basement. Teddy, like a lot of people on Pandora, evidently, kept all his Echo correspondence. Find something that proves Hyperion stole his designs, so I can sue him into oblivion.
Well, first day on Pandora. Wife's not too happy about the move, but I'm sure things will be all right. This here's the beginning of our new... Well, my wife's dead.
Yeah, he comes on Pandora and like he loses his wife and kid and shit.
Mary got ate by a big-ass skag named Scar. Once I buried her with the ladyfinger, that cute little gun I made for her, Scar blinded me and ate my leg. I may be a blind, crippled widower, but that don't mean all's lost. Met some folks looking for the...
Mr. Baha, we at Hyperion adore your wave rifle design so much that we have decided to appropriate it for ourselves. Our assassins are en route to your home on Isolus.
It was a great workout
Between
though.
us,
Did a lot.
Mr. Baha, I would suggest leaving
What?
the solar system before they arrive.
It doesn't feel that bad outside.
That was just what I was hoping to hear.
Says it's
Now, if you
83
can find the
degrees, but I
blueprints
opened
for
my
the weapon
door and
design
it's
that
not really
ripped
hitting me
off,
too
I'll
hard.
give you
I
the
don't think
first
it's
gun
really
my
hot.
uncle ever gave me.
I'm still gonna wait.
Hello, mercenary. Should you return those sensitive documents to the
Never really got
Hyperion
this.
Corporation, we
actually
can
try to
offer
play the
more
game
than
here.
what Mr. Baja's niece can
Course.
pay. A fine Hyperion armament, for example. Don't
I gotta make
listen
him
to
play
those
the first one
corporate
again.
thieves. We both know my uncle deserves justice. And I'll throw in the first gun Uncle Teddy
Can
ever
you go
made
back to
for me.
Firestone? I do like the Sanctuary. What the fuck is this? Skag. I'll do this one.
Thank you. Hyperion's gonna have to spend billions in legal fees once this hits the courts. I'm sorry I can't offer you more.
Comes awesome. Oh, it's a neutral.
Double the goddamn fun!
Critical pain power unit failed. Enemy detected. Malfunction in combat. Increasing aggression. No, medic bandit gunning. Stop unit. BS removing bandit. Medic. Bomb bandit. Bomb bandit. Bandit.
I love how these guys just spawned it out fucking. Rip to kill Saturn. I'm a duck back there. That actually killed him? Are you serious? I guess he didn't have that much life left. I like a half life left. What's up? Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of sniper damage. I like that a lot. So yeah,
I've seen better.
and you get me up to damn level, which is nice. I know which points to spend. Good damage. I'll get it now.
So much awesome. So few skill points. Yeah!
Roland, Zed, if you're receiving this, respond as soon as you can. Blake came back again
It was
today
fucking
and
great.
showed me
I
some
really enjoyed it a
faked
lot.
pictures of
It
New
was
Haven.
fun.
The city was burning. A lot of people were dead. Blake said his boss burned the place to the ground when everyone living there wouldn't move out. Of course, I know those pictures had to be fake because you and the rest of your pals were holed up in New Haven and you wanted to stop those troops from taking the town, right?
Exercising. Always fun. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Saturn a couple times. Should I get like 33? Oh yeah, it was nice. I had a lot of fun. And I'm sitting there like exercising my ass off from that. I had to do my whole entire body. I don't like doing my half. I don't like doing just one thing and just leaving because I get bored. I'm like, dude, I'm not at the gym long enough. So I pick and choose like what body part I'm going to hit harder than another one. So like shoulders have been getting hit a lot harder lately. I've been trying to grow my shoulders more. So I intentionally want to hit them harder. What is that? More sniper damage. These are going to be extra strong. But yeah. Yeah, I always want to try to do something a little bit more. Shoulders are one of them. Always. Jacob, the pistol one. All in one. 20%
Bandit detected. Stop it. Circuit slag. Mission unsuccessful success. Imminent.
Show your back!
Slag empowering. Success.
Guys, I've heard rumblings amongst the workers that our iridium mining operations are ravaging this planet. You know, I assume you're saying this because most of you didn't see what Pandora looked like before we showed up. You know what they called this place? The Badlands. It was a dry, dusty pissole where dreams went to die. Now there's spikes, full of beautiful iridium, technologically advanced machines, goddamn volcanoes. I mean, who doesn't love volcanoes? They're mountains full of fire. That's literally the definition of the word awesome. Am I right?
Stop it. Critical damage sustained.
I'll pull out and use them.
Junkie the ball buster! Let's do this!
You blew up real big. It gives you mods though. It's actually really good. I'm sorry, I'll probably leave right about 6. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Ow. Oh.
Yeah!
But yeah, they keep on saying they're so used to being screwed over and that. And it's like, why don't people just stay? Like, people are working only like 2 or 3 fucking hours a day sometimes. Why don't they just stay for an extra hour or that? Like, I'm not understanding, like, some people are like, oh, I'm working a second job and that, like, and I like to tell people, they're talking about, they live with their parents like I do. I'm like, why are you working a second job? I'm like, that's how I think about, like, just work one job. And he's like, well, I got all these bills to pay. They're like, okay, first off, you shouldn't have any bills to fucking pay if you live with your parents, which I agree to do if you're a single person. If you start to develop a relationship and that with someone, I suggest staying with your parents as long as you fucking can. Until you can buy a fucking house or something. You know? People frown upon that shit. They all tell me this stuff and that, like people in general just talk about life. I'm like, I agree with you. I'm not gonna bust my ass and work too many hours because I'm not gonna need all that fucking damn money. What's the extra $100 when I can recover and worry about my health and worry about, you know, things are actually more important than just fucking making money. I mean, if I get a higher pay job, which I currently have right now,
It's been several minutes since I've seen something explode. Not cool.
I mean, it's not a massively higher pay job, but I still make the money. Only like 50 cents more, but hey, 50 cents more adds up. If they do give out raises and that, I can just go for a raise and get another 50 cents. I'll be at $16. $60 more a month. That can make or fucking break you.
Yeah!
You know, that's just how it is. Oh, I miss the big boy. It's just the way it's played. It played so smooth, just the beginning of the story. Like, I didn't like losing Pandora from Borderlands 3, even though it was kind of cool to go. But from Borderlands 3 to this, they changed way too much shit. Borderlands 2 was so fucking good. And then when 3 started hitting that, and then you get into the story of 3, you're all like, what the fuck's going on? You know, like Mordecai and all them like disappear. And you're like, okay, where's Mordecai? Where's Brick at? You know, you got fucking lame ass.
Yeah, I know you think I'm a monster. You think I enslaved Angel, but you didn't see what she did to her mother. I had to restrain Angel's power. You get that? I had to.
And I'm sure he had to exploit her for profit and power, too.
Maya,
Don't listen,
siren,
He killed Angel long before you pulled the plug.
He ain't bad.
Don't you dare speak about my daughter. Lilith has quite a little mouth on her, doesn't she? And as it turns out, when that iridium is pumping through her body, I can stab her over and over and over, and it just heals right back up. I'm told it's agonizing. Oh, she looks pissed. Son of a bitch. We're coming, Lil. Just hold on.
They didn't have zero on that, but you had to have Brick. And not having Brick and Mordecai defeats the purpose of the last part of 2. When they're all like ready to go see the vault from that. And they never like come around. They're like, what the fuck?
For high ground! I am everything!
Great job, amigo. Now that you're in, there ought to be an info terminal nearby. Find it.
How you doing?
Target in sights.
Jackson, all your iridium is matched straight to the Hero's Pass. That must be where the Warriors been. Get back to Sanctuary. It's time to get ready for the final assault.
Wake up. I passed out for like, I was off and on passing out for about a couple hours, and I checked my time, and then I passed out finally. And I was sitting there at like 4 o'clock. I finally went to bed, and like I woke up right at like 5. And I'm just sitting there like, yeah. I have to say, I need to stop, I need to start doing full sleeps. Doing these half sleeps, it's kind of annoying though, because like, I got home from the gym around like 12:30, give or take, 1. I go to bed till like almost fucking like 3. I just want to just stay up because it's hard to take another nap. So I have to like calm myself down, and then I went into like I was meditating about something. I can't remember what it was. It's hard to explain. I was meditating about how my life used to be more exciting. I used to be more excited about my life, and I used to be able to express myself in full without sitting there and being more, hesitant. Like, but the only thing that's on my mind is something personal towards anyone. My brain's always worked in a very psychological way. I've always looked at things from a very far perspective. And I like to collect data on how things work with people. It's always been my thing. I love collecting data on stuff like that. And so if I have to word things in different ways, like using names, can't use names. Like I used to use names all the time and that. I couldn't use names anymore. Unless it's like a past thing. Like if I haven't talked to them or I don't work with them. Like say people from like White Castle and that's when I start streaming that and like I don't know, I don't remember too much of it. I remember a little bit of it. I remember one of the girls there was like really fucking hot and she was married and she was always bragging about how like attractive she is, how fucking nice her body was and that, and I remember like she was talking about like wedding dresses and that the dress was too small for her boobs and that, and I was like, yeah, I'm being dead serious. She talked about this stuff with me and that. And then you know, telling me about, oh, they didn't want her there because it was during COVID season. Because that's when COVID hit, was like 2019 when I first started streaming. And people like listen to me stream and that, and they'd be like, why are you talking about all this stuff and that about people? And I'm like, I just talk about my experience at work, like what people say, and now I'm like, I'm trying to understand why they say things like that, and like they always want to make it all like private, and I'm like, don't flirt around with the fucking dude when you all have fucking boyfriends. Like you all have boyfriends, but you hide at work by flirting with them and do it out of sight, and that so no one fucking notices. And I'm just like, you women are fucking crazy. It's because of, I mean, if you're attracted to another person that at work, should you sit there and be like, your brain should melt and be like, oh, I have to flirt with them because, my body is telling me to activate my pussy to do whatever fuck, stupid shit. It gets to the point where it just gets kind of annoying. I'm just like, okay, like what is going on? It's like I never want this crap to happen in my life the way that it did happen, and it's like it gets kind of annoying. I gotta lose it a little bit. I might take my sweet ass time getting up there. I still gotta fucking wake up. I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to do a full sleep today. Today's not gonna be a long ass shift. Well, I think it's gonna be 7 hours, but I might not go until 7 or 6:30 or something like that because I know damn well they're not gonna need me. There's gonna be someone else there. Cause I'm taking a shift of someone that's supposed to be training, and they haven't been coming in, so I have to take their shift. Yeah, it's kind of fucking stupid. So I kind of have the free will to not show up on time because I don't have to. I'm sure someone's gonna text me and be like, "Oh, are you show up today?" Like, yeah, I'll show up. Show up a little later than that. It's fucking hot outside, you know. I feel like sweating my balls off, ready to work. Because then I'm off 2 days and then I work. I always like to be off the 2 days. That's how it was before. I like being off sporadically. Like if I was off on Sunday and then like Tuesday, like I am right now, or if I was off, like being off 2 days in a row, I guess it could be kind of nice to have. But pretty much, if I'm off one day, I don't work till next day till like 8 or 9 or something like that, or 7, and it's kind of like I'll be up and at 'em and be fucking bored as fuck. Like I was off Sunday, and it's like, damn, Sunday went by quick. I slept a lot. 8 slept. That's what you do when you need to recover. You eat, fucking sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit. It's fucking hot outside. I kind of wait till it's dark time, but I think it'll be dark till like 7:50 when the sun starts to set, and then it takes a little bit to set. But we'll get a phone call. Let's see if we can. Plugging in, so we get a couple percentages. All those crazy bitches on TikTok. Dude, it's the funniest thing to see how much people gossip on TikTok. It's all these silly bitches. And like, and why do I call them bitches? Because they're bitching. You know, call a guy an asshole when he's, you know, an asshole. And like, they're just bitching about shit. And it's like, okay. It becomes kind of adorable too. You hear the same shit. And like, do you know in real life that people meet you and they know that you have a TikTok? I'm like, what are you doing? Like, oh, I'm making a TikTok. I'm like, you making a TikTok? I'm like, what are you just complaining about guys all damn day? I'm like, like you have a dude in your fucking room. You're sitting there complaining about it. Well, it's like, well, I talk about certain things and that. Like, if you want to talk about your life, like that's what I do. I talk about my experiences. I in-depth my experiences with a lot of psychology, that, and then I preach the good word because I'm trying to push a good positive narrative out there. People get mad, you're gonna get mad. Because like speaking the truth is a lot better off done in the right way than it is, well, speaking the truth that is half cocked. Like listening to a woman complain about her life and be like, oh, I went on another date today. It went good. Like doing all storyboard shit. And then if they hit the algorithm just right on TikTok, they'll make like 1 million views. And then they get all perked up, excited. I'm doing something with my life. Yeah, you could be having kids and be proud of your kids and be proud of the guy that you probably could have been with a long time ago, but you decide to play this game and fuck yourself over. And now you're struggling to meet a man because you have no idea what the fuck's going on. It's like one of the girls left her job and that. She was prissy. You know, the way she talked, she was very headstrong. She had big, huge boobs. You know, she wasn't a bad woman. I think she was pretty cool in that, but most girls don't like girls like that. She was skinny with big ass titties. That is a prime example of women don't like that shit. especially other women that don't have that. For some reason, guys can be judgmental too when they're puss boys. When they're puss boys, you can be judgmental as fuck. But like when they're just like into their own thing and that, and they're very talkative and passionate about the things they like to do, they know who they are. Like one of the guys that I worked with, he knows who he is. He's very talkative towards me. He's like, oh, all excited about video games and shit. And he talks to me about them. He's not judging me because I come in because I look better than him, or or because I'm bigger than him, or whatever the fuck people judge people for. But no, he's just there, cool as fuck. I asked everybody, like, hey, let's go to the gym. I asked some of these like really emotional, turd nuggets that that I might meet. I'm like, hey, let's go do something. Let's go to the gym together. You can come in with me and that. We'll hit the gym and that. And they're so skeptical and so scared about doing anything. I'm like, but you guys are the ones that are chasing pussy and chasing women 24/7. And then when you get nowhere with that woman, you get all fucking butthurt and that. And you have to be like, oh, dude, there's so much fucking pussy out there. Have you been on TikTok? There's thousands of girls complaining about dudes. They'll fucking go over there and get laid if they wanted to. And they do it all the damn time, too. And they would say, oh, we date super hot ass dudes. And then, no, you don't. You date various of men, but when you want it, you gotta fucking get it. It's all about being in good shape. If you're in good shape and you got quality, you're gonna get fucking laid. Almost there. Oh. My body wants to go back to sleep, but I know I can't. Oh, it's so hot outside. That's the biggest thing. I'm just gonna try to shirt over when I'm off work.
Gotta get moving. I'm starting to think about stuff.
I was talking about swamp ass. Got swamp ass before, and it was fucking terrible. Don't ever wish swamp ass on anyone, because swamp ass is fucking it's you sweat so much that you get fucking like itchy booty hole. Yeah, test out this hard outside. Oh, it feels too bad right. Not too bad, honestly. I mean, I know I'll probably sweat a little bit, but it ain't too bad. I'm gonna get going here. It's already 6 something, so. I normally don't like being at work. I always like the 8s and 7s. 8s and 7s are great. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in that. You guys enjoy.